Let's talk trains. Choo-choo to talk about trains.
We got that big set there.
We have got this big set.
Hornby set.
A couple of weeks, was it last week? I had the Flying Scotsman.
Feels like it.
Could have been the week before. Time travels so fast. This is another one that came in on the same delivery.
Yes.
And this is a Network Traveller. And this is really good beginner set for guys. So it's really well priced.
Yep.
It has includes the playmat.
Yep.
And the loco is a much more simplistic design than we say.
It's a smaller diesel. So I think it's easier for small hands. It's easier to maneuver onto the track itself as well.
That's right. And it's more robust.
Yes.
There's less things to fall off, but less things to break.
That's right. It's less intricate.
And apparently the design of the loco itself for the undercarriage is actually designed like it's one of those ones that's fixable.
Oh, is it?
You know what I mean? It's a fully serviceable unit.
Okay.
So it's a great entry level for people. Instead of getting something and getting really intimidated, go on the overhead because it does have a pretty little box on the back.
Well, the great thing about Hornby too is you can see here they're indicating the different layouts you can get just by adding track packs.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what you get. It's a simple oval.
Yeah.
And then if you add track pack A, you extend it with this highlighted red bit, which is the turnout.
Yeah.
And then track pack B allows you to do the internal track.
Can you call it a turn in?
Turn in. Oh, no, I guess you could.
Well, if that one's a turn out,
in a radius. And then track pack C adds the other side.
You got a full
and then you just keep going until you get all the way up to F, which gets this really fully complicated, I guess.
Before you start working the custom stuff. And that will all fit on the track mat that they supply you.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
I'm a huge fan. So that is the Network Traveller. I was going to unbox it, but we've been playing with locos a lot lately.
We have.
And I figured people might get a bit sick of us playing with locos.
Maybe.
Because I was going to get this loco out and on the test track.
Drive it around.
But there's a good chance I was going to crash it.
Well, we've got something else to look at, haven't we? That's interesting that people probably haven't seen before.
This is something that really drew my eye. It is the Peco Turntable. And this is 00HO scale.
Yep.
Now, the reason that they have, a lot of people have got turntables, if we go to the overhead. Oh, there we are. If we go to the overhead, we can see that it is in fact a turntable. So you can cut a hole in your layout effectively.
Yes.
You can recess it in.
Yep.
And then you've got a turntable. Because back in the old days, all the big steam locos, they never like to go backwards, apparently. So the smaller ones, yes, but like the big ones like the Flying Scotsman and stuff, it wasn't safe with the big tinderbox.
Yep.
And everything wasn't safe for them to go backwards.
Yep.
So all throughout Britain, they had turntables everywhere. So there was a big part of the countryside back in the day, in the train yards.
Yep.
So if you are recreating a early era train scenery, it's really well, like it's not out of place.
No. So you can see here they've got the example of 3 options of line here.
Yeah.
You can actually fill the whole lot if you wanted to.
Really?
Yeah. Just add as many as you like.
And you can have all garages going off there. Is that what they're
That's
called?
right. So normally you'll have all the sheds.
Sheds.
All the engine sheds.
I love a good engine shed.
So you can either use it as is, okay, manually.
Yeah, but who wants to use it manually?
Well, you know.
If you're playing with trains, you want to be the fat controller.
Well, you do. So that's why you get the motor set for it.
You get the motor set, and then
the motor set's got this controller as well, right?
Yeah, and you can stand back and watch it turn. So, and it's not indexed, so you have to stop it and start it as you go.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know that you can set the points for it. I haven't looked that much into it, but you can spin it around and around and around if you want, like a microwave. But that is really cool, and that is the turntable control motor.
That's cool, isn't it?
That is really cool. So that is a couple of things that I thought I'd like to, because it took my fancy.
Because the layouts look awesome with large things like this on it.
Because I'm getting excited. I'm going to build a new layout soon.
Yes, that's right.
Because Dave and I are going to smash one out.
It's going to be something special. It's going to be Hornby, isn't it?
It's going to be Hornby. I want to say that I've invented a new catch cry, but it's not appropriate.
New catch cry. Inappropriate? You better tell me later, then we'll see if we'll say it next time around.
We'll see if it can make it to air.
Yes.
Because that's